Hi, I'm Kerrie.
And I'm JP, and welcome to Shawwood Farm in the southwest of Scotland.
Shawwood Farm is an 18-acre smallholding on the west coast of Scotland, just outside Ayr. And that's our fence line just there. And then above that, that's actually the sea you can see there, but it's a bit hazy today, so it's not a great view. That's the town of Ayr in the distance. And then our fence line goes down these woods. 4 acres of woods are ours. But I'll explain a little bit more about them in a little bit. And then we have these 2 fields, the fields I'm walking in and the field down to the woods. And then another little paddock up there. That's our house. Yeah, beautiful sunny day in Scotland today. Kind of interesting when it's windy, but yeah, welcome to Shawwood Farm. The last member of our team is William. He is head of rodent control. Our pig keeping journey started about 10 years ago when we got weaners. We used to live in a house with about an acre of land, and we kept a few weaners for a few years, got totally hooked, moved here 4 years ago and started breeding. We now breed our OSBs, we have sheep that we lamb, and we keep chickens, and we have William the dog. So I'm going to take you on a small tour of the buildings. That's the lean-to where we keep the trailer. We have our feed room in here, and there's all the bits and bobs for the pigs. Once we've made up feeds, we put them in here. We can store feed there, and we pour the bags into there to make making up feeds easier. Here's the lovely container that I won in the auction at the last quiz. We keep the sheep feed in here because we've got so many types. We've got the ewe feed, the tup mix, and the lamb creep. So that's a good storage container. On the other side, we've got hen feed and all our electric fencing, bits and bobs of hay, sanitising powder. And through here we have our main sheep shed and JP's little workshop. But yeah, the main sheep shed, we finished lambing, so as I say, nothing's been mucked out. It's a bit of a mess, but that will get done soon. Through from the feed room, we have old stables, which are a bit of a storage area. I'm sure every farm has one. And a smaller barn that we can use for our sheep. We also use it in the winter for weaners. Nice airy barn. Out the back of the sheep sheds, we have this beautiful old mill building where we farrow the pigs. We also have put our hen run here. So inside the mill, we've got it set up at the moment for 2 farrowing pens, but we can take that central gate out just to make it one big pen. It's got electricity for heat lamps. We use an upside down hay feeder for the creep area. Dimmable LED lights, and it's got a door that swings out. It's got a pig proof catch and then swings right out and open for safety. And then up the top there, it's a straw storage shed. Then out this gate, we've got an outside run, which is gated off, and a separate run, which has this, what we call the bullpen. It's a lovely little airy barn for pigs when the weather's rubbish or whatever. Let me take you to see the woods now. So here we are in the woods, 4 acres of pretty unmanaged woods, to be honest. They do need a bit of work, but I think pigs would have an absolute ball in here. Unfortunately, they're a site of special scientific interest due to prehistoric pollen being found many years ago. So we need to put a case to Heritage Scotland. The lucky thing is the pollen was found down in the riverbank down there, so I can't see how keeping pigs up here could affect it, but you never know. So I'm going to head over to the pigs field now and introduce you to all the pigs. So welcome to the pig field, where we don't have permanent fencing up here. We only use electric to separate pigs and keep them contained, and it works really well for us. JP's there in the background rotivating an old pig paddock that was needing redone, so that will get seeded once he's finished. It's a bit noisy, so I'll do a wee time lapse of that. So this lady is Titch. Titch was a bottle fed piglet that we decided to keep and try and breed from. It may or may not be a good idea, we'll see, but we absolutely adore her. So Titch is up here on her own because she's not going out with the board just yet. This is our first contented products pig ark. It is an insulated ark with a lifting arm, but we don't have any equipment for lifting, unfortunately. It's got the automatic window here, which works a bit like your greenhouse window. Opens up when it's warm and shuts when it's cold, but you can also hook that up if you so wish. Lots of bedding inside for wee Titch.
Excellent.
So for moving these, we don't have a tractor, which can be a little bit problematic, but we find these, we just tip them up on their side using the winch of the quad, slide a trailer underneath, pop it on, and away you go. Absolutely brilliant. So further down the field we have a Solway ark. These were our first arks. They are absolutely brilliant, but they are not insulated. So we've gone to the contented product ones. So actually we've used a door on the front of it from the other ark, from Titch's ark, just to stop sheep getting in it. But the Titch will be moving down here just shortly. And down at the bottom of the field we have Violet, lovely gilt we got from Lisa Corcoran. We have Clarence lying here. Hi big guy, Scott Linus's boar. And we have Bluebell coming to say hello, who has obviously just been in the wallow. So here we have our water arrangements. We just use these tire drinkers in all the paddocks and inside, and so far they've worked pretty well for us. You do get the odd wiener who thinks it's great fun to tip them up. Hey Clarence! And then further down here we have the paddock that we tend to use for summer because it's got a lot of trees for shade. It's looking a bit worse for wear because it didn't get renovated last year, but JP's planning to do that at the end of this year. There's a hollow already dug there but not filled. A nice telegraph pole to scratch on. We've got another Solway ark down here. Yeah, it's a pretty good bit for the summer. This is the first trailer we bought. It's a P7E. We got the mesh sides and the canopy, the livestock canopy for it. It's been an absolutely brilliant wee trailer. We still use it with the quad around the farm for all sorts. We move pigs with it. We carry the quad for going to get servicing. It's been invaluable, but we've got the bigger trailer now with a partition for moving livestock on the road. So we're now out of the pig field and we've moved on to the sheep field. We keep Dutch spotteds. Here's Emerald with one of her lambs. We also keep Scotch mules, who are a little bit more flighty but produce absolutely cracking fat lambs. And then we have the Rylands with their very sleepy lamb. Then over in this little paddock we have the boys. So we have the main man, Trevor, the tup. We have Baldy, his companion, and we have 3 of last year's pet lamb wethers who didn't quite make the grade. So this is Trevor, he's a Dutch spotted tup, and Trevor has produced some absolutely cracking lambs this year. There's a little ewe lamb from Demi that I just love. That's her there. She's just beautiful. So at the top of the sheep field we have 4 weaners, 4 boars that we moved out of the pig field because Clarence was there. And this is the ark we won in the 2023 Christmas quiz. As you can see, it's got the automatic door that opens when it's warm, and it's warm. It's a lot bigger than the other one, the one that Titch is using, because basically from about there all that is extra room. In comparison, it's fully insulated, got the handle on top for moving with a tractor if you have one. It's got an integrated door that just flips up to shut anyone in that you need. You can attach the fender down here if you've got small piglets we don't actually need that right now for these boys. And here they are chilling out with JP. So this is the area we moved those piglets from. The house was there where the straw was, and we used an old ladder to slide the house along to the wall and drop it into the trailer. And here we are moving the ark now out. So that's where the pigs were. Ark's now moving. And the pigs are going out here on this stony bit to dig up some more bricks for us. There's JP deciding where he wants it. Yeah, it's at the back. It's just deciding on positioning, and then we shall unload. So these guys have been waiting patiently while we build them a pen, and we shall just go and JP's got the biscuits.
Come on, boys.
So inside the house we have what we call our little shop. It's fairly simple setup, as we only sell the pre-packaged meat that comes from the butcher. We've got our fridge, 2 freezers, every appliance has its own digital thermometer. We have our OSB posters and OSB recipe cards in case anyone wants. Temperature records for our storage, temperature records for deliveries, a spare thermometer just in case. And then over here on the wall we have our hygiene certificate, our short journey transportation certificates, and our van.
Well, bye for now, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the tour of our little farm.
Thanks to everyone in the OSB group for all the support over the years, particularly Kim and Andrew. You've been great. Bye everyone.
Bye.